As you can see, I have a little grass removal project. Um, we built a patio up here, and it basically the yard is very hilly. And next to the patio, I wanted to remove the grass. I was sick of mowing it, sick of climbing the hill to mow it, and so I'm basically digging out the grass around it, as you can see here. Um, this grass is very old. This is probably original grass. This house is 40 years old, 50 years old. I'm sorry, and we live in a dry climate in Colorado. The soil is very clayey, so the grass, the roots go very deep, and they're very strong. To survive, the grass has to be strong enough to burrow down with its roots. So if you want to dig out all the grass rhizomes that'll come back, you've got to dig probably at least 4 inches. But I'm using full spade depth, so at least 8 inches when I'm pulling out.
I apologize, but I'm switching to the AI voice. I'm just too lazy to record a soundtrack. Okay, now I'm going to dig up some grass. It's only slightly more exciting than watching grass grow, so I sped it up 4x. I laid out some cardboard nearby, on top of some other grass that is slated for removal. The work is fairly strenuous, since our soil is very tough clay. I'm a big guy, and I have to jump onto the spade shovel to make it penetrate. I'd be lying if I said that this work isn't strenuous. Nor is it fast, compared to a guy with a bobcat. But I find it kind of therapeutic to take it slowly, doing a couple rows per day.
My backyard has a lot of slope on it, as you can see here. It's pretty bad. It slopes down at a pretty steep angle. It's almost hard to walk across it. So I'm going to use those big piles of grass actually turned upside down to build up the topography, and essentially behind rock retaining walls, so to fill a lot of volume. Take a volume from up here, put the volume down there. So why do I like to dig deep to get grass? Here's a chunk that I dug out. This is probably a good 8 inches deep. But you can see coming out the bottom, certainly the grass roots end about right here, maybe 3 or 4 inches down. But what's coming out the bottom? Here we've got bindweed roots. This is some bush that was in the yard. There are dandelions all over the place. So the more hardy perennial weeds have no problem going deep. So if you just shave the top off of your grass with a sod cutter, maybe 2 inches, and then plant on top of it, you're going to have a lot of fairly strong weeds coming right back up through the ground. So I like to make it a little harder on the weeds, dig deeper, and make them come at least 8 inches before they can reach sunlight, which they may never do.